Good afternoon, Adekunle Adebayo.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr.
Welcome
Jimmy.
for coming back again.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Without
you.
wasting our time, the case study for today based on state of Nigerian economy. State of Nigerian economy. Let me ask you a question. Do you think removing subsidy is a big gamble from Bola Ahmed Tinubu? One, also, it's a big mistake. Yes or no?
Yeah, from what you have said, it's a gamble, as you said, but it's a good one. Also, it was not a mistake. So the answer to that mistake thing is no, it wasn't a mistake. The new administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was bold enough to want to reposition a dying economy, a dying financial position of a nation. And in order to revamp such, he needs to take the bull by the horn. He is courageous, even though people will think that it's ill-timed. There's never a time. There's never a good time, because there will always be a teething problem. It is a problem we were facing, and somebody needs to act. Somebody needs to take decision. And for his position being the president, he took that decision on the first day. We might be saying whether it's timely or non-timely. There's never a perfect time. I think it was a good decision from him.
Thank you very much, Adekunle Adebayo. Thank you. Thank you. Now, when we Nigerians knew categorize that the best way to make our economy sustainable is to remove the subsidy, why some set of people in Nigeria sabotage the economy? Number one, why some people, the market traders, the business men and women in Nigeria, the transporters, the landlords, why are they increasing all this, the house rent, the prices of petrol, the prices of foodstuffs, the prices of building materials in Nigeria, where some set of people try to sabotage the economy, where are they want to jeopardize Nigeria economy? Is it because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is from Yoruba, or in what scenario are they doing all this nonsense?
I will approach this, I think, one after the other, maybe in about 2 or 3 ways. The first one will have to be the fact that the subsidy was removed. Like I said before, in order for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to reposition and begin to grow the economy from the cankerworm, the bad effect of the subsidy regime. The subsidy regime is a fraud, and it's a colossal source of corruption in our country. And the other thing that most people do not know, which was made known to us by the president, was that a few people were gaining from it to the detriment of the economy at large. During the regime of subsidy, we were using, in servicing the subsidy, we're using almost close to 50% of our national budget to finance the subsidy. Of course, it's not sustainable. I can tell you for free, now everybody is behaving. Before, we don't behave because we see the fuel cheap and we waste it, we do all sorts of things. People at the neighboring countries, they leverage on our own cheap petroleum, because it's not what we buy in the international market. Government is subsidizing to a level of about 200% or let's say 100%. That is not sustainable. We can't be doing that. To the extent that we're doing Big Brother that will not make us to live. Because, and what does the president want? It is about laying the legacy. It's about putting something on ground, making sacrifice for the benefit of the future and the benefit of our children. So it is tough in that way. Subsequently, when this was done, we had increase, which is normal, in the transport sector, which affected food, but not to the extent it has affected it over the space of 1 year. Within the first 5-6 months of the administration, prices were still very normal, in consonance with the increment on the pump price, which is okay. Also, part of the thing to re-gig the economy was the floating of the exchange rate, which also depreciated our dollar, our naira, in line with the other world convertible currencies. But by and large, what caused the increment or the upsurge of increase with our people is not about the fact that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is from Yoruba or what have you. It is about the presence of middlemen. We have middlemen in all areas of our economy, in all areas of our work life. Is it in transport? Is it in the downstream marketing petroleum? Is it in the transport system, the house rent, all the stuffs? All these agents and all the stuff that are into real estate are the people that is. For instance, let me give you an instance. You see someone is promoting a house, an agent. He brought 2 houses, or 2 people presented 2 houses for me, for a client to buy. One put his own at 65 million, the other one put his own at 60. And it was the same house, the same picture, but from different agents. Understand? So these are the situations. Like someone approached me that, okay, fine, you may want to increase my rent, but why are you moving from 1.5 million to 2.5 million? If you can see the gap, it's a bit high when you expect someone to just move from 1.5 to 2.5. That's arguably almost 40%. And that is 40%, if not over. So people are not looking at it. And by and large, what is the thing? Maybe they want that guy to leave so that when they now present it, they give it out again, they can collect the agency fee of 10%. So ourselves, I think Nigerian people try to take advantage of ourselves. We try to take advantage of that, and it's not good. We are selfish. We behave selfishly. We don't, even when the president is trying to tell us that do this, there will be more money to do this. Let it reach these people. Because the president also at the time mentioned the fact that the larger number of people that voted them in are in the villages. But when we get voted in, we go back to Abuja and we limit ourselves there, leaving the development in those villages to, you understand? So, but everything that the president is trying to do is to come down, but it's because it's affecting the so-called elite. Because everything that is happening in Nigeria today affects everybody, and it's about your consumption level. You want to burn diesel because you need AC and blah blah blah. No, fine. But the guy in the market, the guy in the village does not need all those. His own wants and his own expenses are limited. So he probably won't be affected by some of these policies, especially when he grows his farm, he gets what he needs from the farm, and all these other things. I think the policy is focused into reshaping us. Some of us, we tend to dwell on what we're supposed not to do, something we cannot afford. We just feel we can afford it. And we escalate, and we try to even pervade corruption because we need extra to meet up our our list of wants that are probably most unnecessary. So, but as it is now, everybody is, you don't just take 2-3 cars out on the road. No, you'll be watchful, you'll be careful. So, like I have said about the middlemen, the other one is political. There's some element of politics in it, but the politics there is not about let the guy fail. Or the politics there, I don't think it affects the market, but it's about let the man out there fail because he's a Yoruba man, or he's a person we do not want, because the majority of Nigerians did not vote him. He was a minority president in terms of vote that he got. The vote he got is below 50% of the population. You understand? So the larger number did not vote him. So, and the way we have been playing our politics in the past, going to 15 years now, since 2010, is that whenever your party is not there at the center, you want the party in the center to fail. So you'll be wishing him to fail. You'll be wishing him to even die. That is the experience we have had in the past 15 years. And it's terrible because the country is our own. If it's good, it's for all of us. If it's bad, but this thing is not going away very soon. And it's very, very dangerous for the future of our country politics.
Thank you very much.
My case here.
Thank you very much, Adekunle Adebayo.
Thank you too.
Yeah, let me ask you another question.
Okay.
But why some set of people refuse to understand this present administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Why so much hatred? Passing that hatred because they don't like the man. This kind of behavior or character is affecting our economy. Is this kind of attitude is creating hardship for a lot of Nigeria. Now, let me put it for you now. Let me put it in front of you now. People are fighting and calling for protest. Some of these people that are calling for protest in Nigeria, some of them based in abroad, United Kingdom, American, Canadian, and Eastern Europe or Germany, or and etc. They want to collapse Nigerian economy. Some of them, they're based in Nigeria. These people, they were educated people. They know the truth. And to my own surprise, some of these Nigerian journalists or reporters, some of them, they were being biased, indirectly attacking or directly attacking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There's a lot of propaganda against this man. I read it, that he got a refinery in Malta with his family, or etc. Propaganda news against this Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As the hatred is spreading with this online propaganda, with this online fake news concerning this man and his family, do you think that this kind of character of behavior will help Nigerian to be sustainable?
Yeah, thank you for the question. It's a very good question. It's a vital is the situation we are in. And I told you, everything is political. Everything is political because we are very, very big. We are a very big country. And we have multi-party system whereby we have 5 people that are major contenders. And 1 out of 5, just like 20%, 1 out of the 5 happen to be. So they shared the votes, whereby Bola Ahmed Tinubu was having 37%, Atiku was having 28%, Obi was having 24%. You understand? So by the time you count all this, you now find out that the 37 to 40% of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a minority for the other. So the other group now connived or joined together to make sure that they want to make the country ungovernable, or they want the country, they want the man to fail, not Nigeria to fail. Not that they want Nigeria to fail, but in trying to make the man to fail, you'll be making Nigeria to fail. And people also said, let's forget about election. Let's forget about who entered. Somebody has entered. Let's join hands to make it work. We should wish, and that's what we do. Everybody is, you have to take the fact that, oh, you won fairly, fine. We should all now join you to make it happen. They don't want to join, and there are propagandists everywhere. It's a distraction in all entirety to tell you about the president. The president said one thing, and that is the fact that people voted him in, but he does not have a cabal because nobody sponsored him. He sponsored himself, and he said he spent his money. So it's not as if anybody can cage him, no. And for some of the reasons, or some of the policy he has put down, he meant well for this country. For instance, we have been in this country, the democracy of our country is about 25 years. The former presidents, none of them has the guts to do local government autonomy, and is in the constitution that local government should be autonomous of the state and autonomous of the federal government. So every month, when we are doing allocation of revenue to states, they say to states and local government. Local government has like 40%, federal government has like 40, maybe 45, state has 25, then local government has a bigger one than the states. You understand? But all these states corner their local government this thing. And you know, when we're growing up, you grew up in Nigeria, you know, whatever it is, if the money is that is the money of local government is in the local government. Even if we don't, quite a number of us that have gone to the city itself, we want to come to our local government to make it better. Because you see the money. Ordinary sanitation, they do it at the local government level before. We have street markets. We have all these malls. We even have things like keke to help transportation. Local government can be doing within its locality. This Tinubu has done, instead of hailing him, the opposition didn't say anything. Look at, whenever there is positive, the opposition will not talk. But whenever there is one thing to the detriment, they will begin to escalate it. So everything has been politicized. Even the protests we are talking about. There's nobody that says anybody should not protest. Protest has its own moral operandi. Protest is all about, okay, fine, We want to protect, we can occupy a space. We'll be there, then the leader will be identified. Then there will be charter of demand. We won't leave this place until so are done. Then the government can talk to them. The government can tell them, fine, this will not happen. This will not happen. It does not go beyond that place that they are protesting. It's not about you protesting, then disturbing the peace of the large population, whereby you block airports, you say people will not travel. Is that your protest? So the protest too is political, because things are moving in the right direction. It is true that the prices of everything is going up. It's unbearable, sir. I won't lie to you. I will not lie to you. It's unbearable because it goes on a weekly, but it's a global phenomenon. Everywhere in the world, things have gone up. Let's be frank to ourselves. So, like I said, it is what it is. And the protest too is, I don't think it can be that successful.
Thank you very much.
Because we don't fight government. It's not hard, it's not easy to fight government. Well, at the end of the day, there will be casualties on both sides. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adekunle Adebayo. At this state of Nigerian economy, as our case study, there's no way we won't bring Dangote in, Ibeto in, this man, Bua in.
That's Abdul Samad.
They were key to our Nigerian economy. When we look at Dangote has been dominating Nigerian economy for a while. As being monopolized. Dangote has been monopolized Nigerian economy in businesses and other areas. Let us quickly look at the life and the business empire of Dangote in Nigeria. Without wasting our time, Dangote tried to monopolize Nigerian economy. Recently, he established the refinery, Dangote refinery, and then we listened to what Ahmed Farouk said about Dangote before Dangote came out and been made his statement. But if we want to look to what is going on in Nigeria today, there's a lot of eggs that we will blame for this Nigerian economy collapsing. I could remember years ago, late Alhaji Yinka Folawiwo, he was doing business before Dangote of this cement. Dangote came in, he collapsed the business of the man because he wanted to monopolize the market of cement industry in Nigeria. This man invested on sugar as well. Dangote went ahead to collapse the sugar of Yinka Folawiwo. Now, let us look at the case of Ibeto. Dangote has been, the man has been writing a petition against Ibeto for a while. Every government that came to power, Dangote wrote a petition against this man. Ibeto is also a Nigerian citizen. Thank God that this director or chief executive is from the north. Dangote, I believe Dangote will also draw a battle line with the man as well. But with the comment of Ahmed Farouk for this state of Nigerian economy, people think that the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a bad government with its policy. But some set of people believe that Dangote is part and parcel of downgrading Nigerian economy backward. Because look at all its products. Dangote cement from 3,000 to 5,000 to 3,000, 3,500, 4,000 to now it's about 7,000 plus to 8,000 plus. If these people wanted to help Nigerians, if they want to help Nigerians, or they want Nigerians to be sustainable, Dangote is supposed to reduce the price of cement. That I'm a businessman, I want Nigeria to be sustainable, I want my products to come down, and Bua to do the same thing. It's better to do the same thing. All those manufacturers in Nigeria, I think they're supposed to have a dialogue with the federal government in order to help the Nigerians, or in order to help the Nigerian economy to be sustainable. By putting blame on one man, I don't think is the best solution for Nigeria. All those people that are selling the marketers on building materials, look at this pepper. The price of pepper, Atarodo,
yes,
it's crazy.
very
Gari,
crazy.
are they importing Gari? Are they importing Atarodo? Are they importing all this pepper and co? You know, all this is now is going up. Now people trying to stage a protest because bad government. The action that we are facing, is it caused by bad government? These people supposed to go back to their respective states and all their respective governors, the councillor chairman, the senators, and etc., House of Reps and House of this thing, they should hold them responsible in their respective states. Why the focusing? Why mostly Nigerian focusing their attentions to collapse Lagos State economy? Let us look back to what happened at NSAS protests. They destroy a lot of things in Lagos State. When we look at it today, why people are so interested to destroy the economy of Lagos State, to destroy the economy of Nigerian, why not people sitting down and all these business men, Dangote, Ibeto, Buan and Co., all these people that are producing steel, building materials, and all those people that the importers and exporters, they should hold them responsible. All this bureau de change, they were the ones they're supposed to hold responsible, because I believe this is a re gang up against one person because they don't like him, they hate him, and this is causing a lot of problems to Nigerian economy. In what way can this thing stop? Do you think it is the best interest of the federal government to call upon Dangote, Bua, and Ibeto, and all those people that do the manufacturers in Nigerians, that under most necessity, under normal circumstances, you must reduce the price of your commodities? I heard sometimes ago, oh no, Fife did the same thing. The Obal of Ibadan do the same thing. So why not the federal government put their foot down on these people? I know we got about 3 minutes adequately before we go.
Yeah, you have talked for almost 5 minutes for your question. Yeah, let me start with the fact that we have to realize one thing, and the president is at the height of this, is we are a free economy. And when you are in a free economy, you want to try to liberalize the market. Liberalization of the market is what Tinubu is doing. And that's why it's difficult to tell somebody that, hey, sell your product at this price. You sell at this price. But there must be competition. We must allow competition to be. So price competition is what people should, and that is what is obtainable in the advanced countries, in the Western world. And that's what Tinubu is trying to promote. It is possible. And what do? Each and every time Tinubu will come out, the Tinubu government will come out and bring out rice, grains, all those stuff, in order to make sure that the market price goes down. But you still find out that some of these things are just pocketed by some of the governors. In fact, repackaged in some cases. So the free economy thing that we are planning or we are doing is what make us to say, let's see where we are in the international monetary market. And that's why we float our naira, competing with dollar. First of all, they wanted to curtail the dual exchange rate, whereby some people get the advantage of buying dollar at 500, then they sell at 1,005. Few people have that advantage. They want that advantage to be nullified. And as I'm talking to you today, the exchange rate of CBN today is higher than black market. Black market is below 1.6, but the one in official rate is 1.650. I think the other one is 1.590. So this is the situation we are looking at. Even when we are trading between black market and the official market, the traders should not have opportunity of arbitrage, whereby they have huge, no, there should be, what do we call that? We call it a name in finance, which is the bid and the sell rate. Bid and sell rate. So when people bid and sell, the difference between it shouldn't be more than 50 naira. You understand? And that is what we are seeing here. So people can see, because the dollar is there. But however, some of the other things that needed to be done were being done to keep our currency stable and sustainable. Now, the free market thing that we are operating, even though we have to also like Dangote. However, Dangote too has had some of privileges that are not very open to most Nigerians. Even this opinion of mine is not being shared by all. But Dangote case is a case of a billionaire, the richest man in Africa, that owns, in fact, in about 6 to 7 countries in Africa. His cement is what, so he's a big man. And what did he do when he came to power? He called those assemblies. They even have a portfolio to work with the government, to work with the president himself. They are in a committee, one committee or the other. Because the president realized that in order to, these people need to give to the society. And part of what they give to the society is to use their money to probably create jobs. When they create jobs, people can work. When they also invest in things, there can be competition. Now, the problem you said about Dangote is that over the time, he has been monopolizing a lot of things. You understand? So, but this new regime does not follow that. This regime is following an open door policy, whereby everybody can compete. Like as we are talking now, the Abdul Samad, who is the Bua, this thing, is having his own refinery around Cross River State. Is almost 80% done. So there will be competition. Dangote coming in or taking that bull by the horn is also helping us, because the attitude of ourselves, it is we that make the government. Oh, it's not nobody goes to that government. It's a Nigerian, every Nigerian. And let me tell you, the attitude and the feelers on ground is that if I'm giving opportunity to serve, it's not to serve. Oh, the mind of Nigeria is an opportunity to steal. I will tell you for free, 9 out of 10. Now only one wants to serve. Oh, 9 wants to steal. And that one that wants to serve he can't leave. They will kill him. If they don't kill him, they will eliminate him. If they don't eliminate him, they will render him useless. If they tell me today now that there's a job at presidency for me, I will be like, I'll go to my village and they will do a party for me that I've arrived. That is the mindset of most Nigerians, and it's killing us.
You're right.
How do we survive? How do we survive from that? Unless we are fooling ourselves.
That's good.
Absolutely, there are people outside now that will do worse than what the regime of Tinubu is doing, even as it's there. The only thing is that Tinubu, I don't know for whatever reasons. It might be because he has given voice to the Yoruba race. He was never in the former government, but they believe he was instrumental to bring Buhari. But they hate Buhari, and because they hate Buhari, they hate Tinubu. But during the NSAS, the North said nobody should protest against their son. So the NSAS didn't happen in the North. They are telling us in the South now. Here is a Southerner, they want to do protest. North will join. But can South try to emulate what the North did in 2021 to not to do? You understand?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But no, because the part that is foolish in this political terrain is the South. The South is divided, and they can never be united. The North are together. You understand? And they want to be together. So
Yeah,
winning that too is difficult.
Thank you very much. Because of our time. Now,
Yes, please.
Before we go now, you mentioned mindset.
Yes,
in what way we Nigerians can reset our mindset? Just 1 minute, please.
Thank you very much. This new administration, this Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has always been clamoring, campaigning that we need to change our mindset. It is why the national anthem was changed. But people are not embracing, people are looking at it politically. But what they are saying is that let's bury our heart. This is governance. It's for it is for the prosperity of our people, prosperity of the whole nation. Let's join hands to make it work. When you see some people moving from one party to the other, like some senators have moved from Labour, PDP to APC. Some of them, even the Labour guy said he listened to the president. He said he thought the guy is empty. He said, but man, the guy has stuff upstairs. He said because of that, he said the man has won his act. You understand? And he defected to APC because he saw genuineness and sincerity. Okay, fine, we fought for this thing, but I don't win, and I've won to the court. Allow me to be. But we are now doing politics to make sure that maybe he fails. But we are all dragging Nigeria to fail. You understand? Okay. The mindset thing I was saying, which needs to change, and some of those things is about this national orientation. The national orientation is trying to get to our people that look, the people that are voting, because as I'm sitting down here, people are elite. Out of 10 elite, it's only 2 that will vote. We will just stay in our houses. Even this protest they are talking about, we just talk on the social media. Now 1 out of 5 will go out. Nigeria doesn't want, nobody wants to die in Nigeria. We are cowards. And we are, in the South here, we are loudmouthed. We are loud-mouthed. We talk too much. Some in the North, they are better politics. They pay better politics than us. We talk too much here, doing nothing. You understand? But there they are calm. They do their thing and you understand? See all of them. Say all of them pay homage to Buhari. You think they will be stoning Buhari when he leaves the power? Or But people in the South even thought Buhari has died, and it wasn't Buhari that ruled us. Yet they are going there now to now pay homage.
Okay, now. Thank you very much, Adekunle
something.
Adebayo. Our time is.
Yeah. I know, but to put it succinctly, I don't think the mindset we have can change. This president is trying to see if the national oriented, but we are very much divided.
Thank you.
It's also have to do with the fact that we are selfish, and nothing is taking that selfishness out of us.
Thank you very much.
It's a long road for us. I pray God intervene. Thank you.
Sorry thank you. Thank you very much, Adekunle Adebayo. Thank you for coming. We've reached the end of our program. Next time, I will call on you to come to and say one or two things again. Thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate you for coming today. Thank you.